As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Houston. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
First play is to the air. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Bronk. While they're waiting in line, we got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got to sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Hey, easy. Hey, ram. Go.
Play action now for Herbert. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Back to the air, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Set. 5-9. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. On target to Dobbins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
59, 59. Ready.
Herbert throwing again. Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Able to get it to Edwards. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And it's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Working quickly here. They'll try and punch it in. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Black Knights finish off their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Burrow out of the shotgun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Black Knights get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
5-9, 5-9. Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. Catch made by Chuck. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Black Knights parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That's up and through for the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
On one, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
empty. 11 empty. Stop.
Now Burrow. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Taken away by the rookie from USC. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
On first down, here's Burrow. Caught near the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. Grenade. Grenade out. Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now.
Set.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Across the 45 and still going. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Black Knights just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is taken in the end zone but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11, Thomas.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Off line, ready?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Gun. Got.
Receiver in motion going left. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Got.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 21-14 our score. Back to Houston in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They're looking down a 3rd and 3. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Set. Go.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting.
That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Black Knights take a 13-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Is this set? Behind.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
One, ready?
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Behind.
Here's Brown again.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
When the rush is too much, he's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they'll get ready to go on offense. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set. Ready.
Herbert on 1st down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go, let's go. Bring it on.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. Go. Set.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here we go, here we go. 12.
Going with Brown on the ground. And he's up across the 45 on a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Black Knights take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
380. Good hut. What is it?
On the play fake, it's Herbert. This finds Chark complete. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Set. Set.
1st and 10, here's Herbert. And it's caught. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Black Knights parlay the interception into points. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
A give now to Brown. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Motion man sent left.
Stop.
From the 24. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1-1, ready?
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's get set. Stop.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Throwing from the gun here. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level.
Here we go.
They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Stop.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Brings it in at the 12. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. OP. Go.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Set.
Herbert. Chuck there to haul it in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. Ready.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. Still fighting forward. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Black Knights boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Brown. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
To the left sideline, complete. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Cam Hart at the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick six. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Has a man. It's Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
It's set. Dot.
First down, Burrow to throw. This one taken in by Chase. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ooh, almost to throw the custom. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here we go. 11 MT tape.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He'll get this one to Brown. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
On 2.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 180. Play shot. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And the defender comes away with it. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Black Knights watches the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. We're to the halfway mark, and it's the Black Knights, currently in front in Houston. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some... Field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. troops right. Ready.
A give right side to Dobbins. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
80. You're not. You're not.
Running it again with Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs.